בעזרת השם נמרת הצדיק רבי חיים פינטו, נמרת בבא סאלה, מהקדוש ברוך הוא בית השם give everyone big shefa beliday. May this month beit Hashem be a month of amtakat adinim. May this month be a month of shefa, bracha, and all the good things to come. Amen. You know, Botai, yesterday we spoke about Korach. We gave essentially an explanation, a little bit more judgmental on Korach and on his intentions, why he did what he did. But you know, Botai, there's another explanation that Arizal brings. It is truly an incredible explanation on the motive and the thought that Korach had before doing this big machloket that we see in this week's Parasha. You know, but when we look in depth in the story of Korach, there's no explanation that can truly explain why did Korach, which was a prophet, which was a tzaddik, which was a Talmid Chacham, got up and reached this conclusion that Moshe and Aharon need to be pulled down from their nisiut. It doesn't make sense in any way you look at it. If you go about even to people that are not as smart, people that don't have that knowledge, people that don't have prophecy, no one would dare to come to a man, Isha Elokim, that it says in the Zohar Kadosh that his face was shining like the face of Adam HaRishon, that was the face of Moshe Rabbeinu, and still have the audacity to do such a thing. It's something that there's no explanation by saying that he was jealous, he was this, he was that. There must be something that is more explanatory, more deep than that. That's something incredible. It's actually about the teaching of Zman Biat HaMashiach, Zman HaGeula. Zohar Kadosh and the Midrashim bring that at the time of the Geula, when the Mashiach will come, when the world will return to normal, when the world will combine themselves, meaning the spiritual and physical, once again, the world will change as we know it from a perspective of leadership. Where the Zohar Kadosh says that Kadosh Baruch Hu Ya'asem Machon LeTzadikim. What does Machon LeTzadikim mean? It means that Kadosh Baruch Hu will make a circle, all the tzaddikim will hold hands. The Zohar says amongst those tzaddikim will be a Kadosh Baruch Hu, meaning a Kadosh Baruch Hu will actually hold the hand of the tzaddikim, and they will dance in a circle around the Torah. What does that mean? It means that Bnei Israel will be in a place where they will all be equal. And that's essentially what Arizal teaches us, the concept of the world, the B'chinet Ma'agal. So there are two states that the world could be in. The world could be in a place of Ma'agal, circle. If you look at a circle, there's no beginning, there's no end. There's no up, there's no down, there's no right, there's no left. It is all equal, it is all endless. Once you start, there's no end to it. That was what the world was like before the sin of Adam. The world where a person was born, he never passed away. HaKadosh Baruch Hu spoke eye to eye with Adam. Malachei HaSharet spoke eye to eye with Adam. Where everyone was at the same level, there was no concept of even having a Rav, a leader, a president. Why? Because you have HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everyone know all the Torah Kula from Ruach HaKodesh. Why do you need a Rav? So all Bnei Israel was at one point. Le'atid lavo, Zohar Kadosh says, the world will return back to its state of Ma'agal, like a circle, where people were born, they will not have achizah the Satan, so people will not die, people will not be sick. There will be no need for leaders, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu will lead us, that's it. And even HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be able to talk to him, will be able to be present with him, but on a way of like a father and son physically even. That's how the world was and will be at the time of the Geula. After the sin of Adam HaRishon, the world changed its state. Where the world entered into a perspective that the Zohar Kadosh and Arizal explained, Yosher. What is Yosher? So it's like a stick, little line. There's a beginning, there's an end. There's an up, there's a down. If you bend it a little bit sideways, you have different heights. Where you see today, a person is born and he dies. There are people that are up, very successful, very powerful leaders. There are people that are down. That is the world that we live in today. Korach knew this concept. And Korach knew that at the time of the Geula, what will be one of the most distinguished signs that the Mashiach is here, the Geula is here, that everyone will be able to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we'll all be at the same level. If we look at the real fight of Korach, what was the source of his machloket? What is the real essence of the machloket that you don't have to look in the Midrashim to find, and you don't have to look in Chazal explanations to find? You can see it in the Torah black and white. What was his tana? What was his excuse? Kulam kedoshim, lama titnasseu al ha'am. He looked at Moshe Rabbeinu, he said, Moshe Rabbeinu, I don't understand you in Aharon. All Bnei Israel are Kedushim. All Bnei Israel are holy. Why are you trying to become a leader on a holy nation? Arizal says that the root and the reasoning behind the fight of Korach was what? Korach truly believed that the world was no longer in a state of Yosher, like a lion. Korach truly believed that the world was at a state of Ma'agal, that the Geulah already came. And what was the proof to him that the Geulah already came? We know that at the time of Kriyat Yam Suf, it says, Ra'ata shifcha al hayam, asher lo ra'a Yechezkel ben Buzi b'mareh Merkava. That all Bnei Israel, they were able to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu, even the simplest of Bnei Israel. That the slave, the shifcha, got raised to a level of what? Even higher than Yechezkel ben Buzi. When they stood on Har Sinai, all the people that were sick, what happened to them? They got healthy. No one was dying. When they were standing on Har Sinai, they saw and they heard HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They saw the Brakim and they heard the voice of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So, Korach sat down and he said, I don't understand. When Bnei Israel were on Har Sinai, they all heard HaKadosh Baruch Hu equally. Korach thought to himself, he said, the Geulah is here. The Torah was given to us. We all saw HaKadosh Baruch Hu equally. If we are all equal, and really we're in a state that there is no concept of leaders because we are all one with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, why is Moshe and Aharon trying to lead us at a time when leadership is not applicable, when leadership is not something that's even supposed to exist? And that was the root of the fight of Korach, where Korach truly believed that there is no need for Moshe and Aharon because the Geulah is here. And because he truly believed that the world returned back to its state of Ma'agal, he had the audacity and he had that fuel to get up and to go and to create a machloket against Moshe Rabbeinu. Maybe we can say that the reasoning of the fight of Korach, it was not necessarily for Ga'ava, for anything negative. And maybe we can say that's why Chazal say that at the time of the Geulah, Korach will wake back up in order for what? In order to serve as Kohen. That Korach, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will do teshuvah for Korach, which is something that is incredible.